Okay, greetings. Sorry. Modern output. Let's try that again. Okay, so greetings, salutations, good day, and hi. So this is it. This is the final weekend of the 2023 Formula Holo World Championship. Just 4 rounds left to determine the world champion in hololive racing. Today we have rounds 17 and 18. Round 17, of course, taking place here at the Circuit of the Americas. This is the United States Holo Prix. Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. We're going to have a bit of a fiesta today. Racing the United States Holo Prix and then the Mexico City Holo Prix. As we have a look at the points as they stand. 473 points for Pavolia Reine still, but Aqua and Aqua are catching up substantially to her. Aqua's second with 436. Scored a 3rd place at Marina Bay last weekend. Good result for her. Aqua is 3rd, 422 points, 51 behind Reine. Luna's 4th, 362. Toa 5th, 357. That's your top 5. After the standings, still Marina at the bottom, 67 points, despite scoring a nice 18 points in Suzuka. Look at all those Gen 0 members. Highest Gen 0 member, only 41st with the Kazuki. Oh, you just hate to see that. We're gonna see quite a few drivers out of championship contention, at least after this round, if not after the next. Look at the Constructors Championship, still Gen 1 Red Heart Racing, 911 points. That doesn't seem to make much sense. I think it's supposed to be 1,000-something points. And I thought I'm well prepared. I guess not. I can certainly fix that. It should say 1,000 points for Gen 1. I could find that one file. Oh, everything is scuffed all of a sudden. There we go. Now everything makes more sense. Gen 1 with 1,000 points on the nose. Gen 2, Akaki Konsetsu 985, and ID Gen 1 945, and Gen 0 still way at the bottom. Anyway, we are at Kota. As we have a look at the track preview, this is a 3.426 mile, 20 turn circuit. We're going to be racing 21 laps here. First you go up this steep elevation, the distinctive part of the circuit, and then a tight turn onto these S's. Right then and there. Some sweeping lefts and rights. Gotta be careful about those, especially going fast with these cars. Then you make a really tight turn. Careful there. And then you go into this really speedy section. And then onto a few more curves. We start to see the grandstands again. Careful about those hairpins. A nice wide right-hand turn. couple more left-handers, and then you are basically home free. There you have it. Meet the main grandstand in the paddock to the cheers of the crowd. That's a lap here at the Circuit of the Americas. Anyway, let's have a look at the starting grid for this round. Lammy as pole. Might today be the day that Gen 5 breaks its really long win drought. It's been like, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years since their last win, and only Lammy has won races so far for her team. Chloe will start off alongside Lammy, and then we have Okayo and Nene. Crony and Louie. Anata, Seda, and Bana. Callie, Iris, and Miko. Noah Bolton and Moon May. Already last weekend of the World Championship. After 6 or 7 months, and it's already getting scuffed here. Muna, Azuki, and Shion. Choco, Ame, and Ollie. Watame, Ayame, and Mel. Pekara, Kyla, and Aqua. Yusu, Polka, and Laplace. Ina starting 40th? Are you kidding me? Mio, Bubuki, Rene. Rene's racing, but she's going to start way out there. The top three are starting way towards the bottom half of the starting grid. Next is Korone, Aki, Rose. Again, I gotta rewrite the names. Yeah, it's all scuffed up. Risu, Polka, then Laplace, and then the rest. Laplace, Iroha, Mio. Bubuki, Rene, Korone, Aki, Rose, Ofi, Kobo, Bay, and Ina. And that's 40 cars. Okay. Alright, everything's good to go. Let's let everyone know that that round 17 is about to commence. Alright, SimHub up. Music should be up. And then we'll get set to commence. Alright. Standings and music, and here we go. Here we go, 21 laps for this first of 2 rounds for today. Everyone gridded up, 6 lights are up, and up we go with the United States Holo Prix. Everyone try to go around this first turn. I may already messing up. Screwing up the AI here. Well, we'll come back to that. Lammy with a good start, followed by Chloe and Momo Suzu Nene. Not either Lammy or Nene break the wind drought for Gen 5. Come on, Okayu. This is only the start of the race. There's no need to be silly. Look at Diami's already out. Always going around these S's. Is Lammy even anywhere close to the top 10? I couldn't quite see if that's the case. But she's already having herself a lead after this first lap. 1 down, 20 to go. Lammy, Chloe, and Okayu, your top 3. Your top 3. And then it almost overtaken by Louie, who won at Suzuka. Now, Louie does make the pass. How's Rena doing? 31st. Was okay. 24th. And how about Akiro's way back there? So, the 41 that you see on the map, that's approximately where the start finishes. That's Yago's test car. Bestia Zeta almost having a bit of an issue here. Quite a few overtakes. As you go around these curved sections, meeting those large grandstands. Real hard-hitting American action here at Kota. A nice, challenging, demanding circuit. Oh, careful there, Lammy. On her right 2 wheels right there. Trying to maintain her balance. Leading by 1 second. As we'll see quite a few cars go around turn 1. Fastest lap currently held by Lammy. 131. 131 something or other. Chloe and Okayu both not too far behind. Top 3 all still seem to be struggling. They haven't moved spots since the last lap. There's the Ford Series champion clashing with Fly Bimori. And here's Azuki, whose team really should have performed better throughout these last 6 or so months. And Reine, oh, that is no good. That's an issue for the points leader. major developments already early on here at lap 4, late lap 4, early lap 5. Look to see what happened. Oh, that was, yeah, she just lost control right there and just stuck short of touching grass. So having to touch gravel. All the way down to 40th, the lady of the P-Foul goes. And she's been leading in points throughout much of the World Championship. Depending on how things go badly for Reine, we might have her points lead slashed by like half or something, or Aqua jumping into the points lead, Aqua or Acuros. Well, Aqua is 24th, so should she finish there and Reine finishes where she is, then well, not much of a points gain for her. Still remains second, heading into Mexico City. So yeah, already some issues with Reine early on, and she's taking a dismally long time in pit. So far, so good for Yukihana Lamy, who so far is the only driver in her Nepo Labo racing team to have scored race wins, with two wins. Quite a few near misses, a couple seconds and thirds for a couple of the other drivers in this FHWC, but not a proper race win. We've had Bolton vying for a race win, the lead first half of like Istanbul, but then she completely lost it, flying with like another driver or so. So far, Lamy has had no issues in the first 5 laps. But she's still gotta go through 16 more in hopes of breaking the Gen 5 win drought. Reine behind by at least 1.9 laps now. There goes hopes of a race win for her. I think Lamy may have improved her fastest lap time. 1:30.93 is what I'm reading here on SimHub. Starting to get farther and farther away from Sakamata Chloe. Okayu's roughly a second behind the adorable Palouette's Orca. Another Palouette's member in the top 5. 2 such drivers in the top 5 here. Four of the 5 Palouette's members qualified for this race. So of course Koyori didn't seem to qualify, much to the entire crowd's disappointment. Three-second lead currently for Lamy. But by the by, Gen 5 just had their really awesome concert the other night. Maybe it was last night or some time ago. Hopefully the support they got from the fans would give them enough support to perhaps get a win today. Maybe by Lammy or someone here in her team. I'm just basically seeing how everyone's doing. You know what? All 4 members of Gen 5 are in this race, luckily enough. Wilco's doing okay. Hilton is likewise in points. Everyone in Gen 5 in the points. Lammy 7 laps without having lost a lead. So 1/3 of the way through. Here in Kota, round 17. Decent start to her run. Aqua and Akirose still largely unchanged in their position, if at all. There's a bit of a battle between Shion and Ame. That's a big separation between 4-5 and 5-6. And the gap between 9 and 10. And then after 10, everyone is roughly bunched up together. Good speeding up by Risu. I don't even know if she'll be able to hang on to improve a position. Looks like she does. Four seconds now for Whammy. Yep, Whammy. Four point 1, 4.2. Pretty decent start for her, while Reine continues to suffer. I don't even know what's going on with her. Aside, of course, the AI can tend to be quite silly, even with the damage model reduced to basically 0% here, because cars touching grass and being stuck in pit lane for multiple laps is already suffering enough. Slightest of taps can send you way out of bounds, and then for some reason cars don't even bother trying to get back on track and end up teleporting into pit lane, where they inexplicably stay there for like much of the race and give up all hope at scoring points. Anyway, what else can I talk about? Well, there's still a bit of a lull in the action. Oh, yeah, Indy Lights in a couple weekends. There's 20 drivers there, 20 lesser known indie VTubers. There's one that's supposed to be in the roster, but she has been missing since like June 10th, and hopefully we hear from her again soon. Otherwise, I would have to replace her in the roster. And another member of the roster, there's one named Inami Yoki, who used to be in CyberLive before going indie. She just re-debuted with a nice, cute new model. Which means, of course, I have to redo her Dallara IL-15 car livery for lights. Much to my chagrin. A lot of car skins I've made for many a series ending up being unused because VTubers graduating or moving to a different series or a new car modder or whatever. Reality is hard to face, fellas. I just gotta man up as the piggy I am and get used to it. Anyway, we're through 11, 10 to go. Lammy still hasn't lost her lead. Still doing quite well. Fastest lap now 1:30.520 for Whammy as she increases her lead a wee bit more, 6.3. Over Sakamata Chloe. Not a lot happening since the first turn picked up by IMA and the lap 4, lap 5 blooper, last turn blooper by Reine, who is still stuck. Well, there's well, the full roster for the full provisional Indy Lights roster, the 20 driver roster, I think I'll reveal tomorrow after we're done with this whole World Championship spiel in Formula Holo. Include quite a few former CyberLive members and former Sundaria members who did not make the IndyCar roster in May, as well as a few names that you may or may not have heard of. As Lambs and Creed continues to go up and up and up and up. 7.2 now. And I'm wanting to use that term, but I just can't because that might curse her. You may know what I'm referring to. What happened, I believe, in the Belgian Holo Prix at Spa a couple months back. won by I think Matsuri won that race and scored that bonus, that amazing feat of hers in that race. A nice record of hers, that thing. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm pretty sure that happened at Spa. .6 now. No signs of Lammy stopping soon. Here's some cars bunched up close to each other, but still maintaining single file choo-choo train. Aqua only improving like one spot, I think. I think she was 24th previously. And now we're 2/3 of the way through this race. Lammy definitely likes racing on this circuit. Whoa, nice battle between Botan and Mume. Who's the better animal on the food chain? Who's the better predator? Owl or lion? Currently by feather, it's Meme. Botan's still doing okay. Nene, Mamosuzu Nene has been 5th for quite a long time now. Oh, goodness gracious. Lammy, 8.7. 8.8. No signs of the lead shrinking anytime soon for the Whamster. Whamster? Really? That's a silly nickname for her. What I have to call her, Yuki Hanamaru Lamfield Esquire the Third. Oh, only 5.5 more laps to go. And there goes Rene's hopes at scoring points still. Now a thing to watch out for Lammy is eventually she'll start to meet the cars way back there. And then she'll end up not going any further. But the laps are running out for Chloe and Okayu. Less than 5 to go. Just hoping things remain steady for the Nepalabo member. Watch out for the cars ahead. Still looking good for her. All four members still seemingly in the points. Down to 4 now. As oh goodness gracious, there's the bunch of cars that she's got to watch out for. Not have an issue going any further. So this is when the race lead will start to drop somewhat late in this race. But does Chloe have anything left in her? As she hopes to continue the drought. Oh nuts, I don't want to say that word. Still a little over 3 laps for Lammy to make her mark. As there's the lap traffic issue that I've coordinated to you guys about a few laps ago. Lap 19 of 21. Now Chloe's on the move, trying to catch up. Now comes a chance for Chloe to try to get close to Lammy. While Okayu is losing ground to the Orca. For some reason. Careful! Careful! Oof, Nana now has the new fastest lap. 129.948. So there goes slight part of the slight part of the curse is intact. There goes a chance for Grand Chelem. I can now safely say that for here. But she can still get both bonus points. Just not a Grand Chelem. You gotta. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I confused one of the things. Just Lammy is currently ineligible for Grand Chelem unless she gets fastest lap in this lap or the last. As Momosuzu Nana has fastest lap. And look at that, Chloe's getting closer and closer and closer. And with the lap traffic in the way, trying to get past this lap in this last lap would be a major issue for Lammy. But she has maintained a lead all throughout from pole. Can she gets the win here? Just needs to outlast Chloe in this final lap. Chase is on for second mother Chloe as she tries to catch Lammy's tail. Chloe trying to get to perhaps within 1 second of Lammy. Looks like she does. Oh man, here she comes! Ah, couldn't quite do so on that tight turn. 0.6 the gap between these two. Just a few more turns to try to hold up Chloe. Nothing doing for Chloe. Couple more turns for Lammy. Here she comes onto the main grandstand. And onto the finish line. And by a hair, Lammy takes the checkered flag in the United States Holo Prix. Finally. Finally. It looks like the curse is lifted. The wind drought is over for Gen 5. Lammy with the victory in the US Holo Prix. Led all the laps. Not the fastest lap, but she has led all laps from pole, and she's gonna get 101 points. Chloe, a valiant effort, so close to catching Lammy at the very end. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Lammy, Chloe, Okayu, your top three. Finally, Gen 5 have a race win. And the last few drivers are gonna score. Typing down names, and then we'll wrap up for this round. Oh, what a dramatic finish, folks! Lammy has done it. She's won. She's won a race for Gen 5 for first time in way too long. Oh, darn those captchas. Oh, and I don't even know what this letter is. Okay. Alright, let's do the post-race theme. A bit loud. Alright, where was I? I think Noel has the fastest lap. 129.903, so she gets bonus points. And Aqua will finish 23rd, but no points for either Aki Rose nor Reine. Despite that, Aqua finished a bit low, so Reine will still have a small lead, I think, in the points. And the rest of the scores, which are the non-scores, excuse me, blip. Annoyingly, Ina failed to score this round. Reine, a disappointing 40th. You just hate to see that. Okay. So 101 for Lammy and 33 for Noel. And only 8 points scored by Aqua. No change to like the top 5 still. Reine still leads by 29 points. Aqua's second, 444 points now. Aki Rose, 422. Muna improves to 382 points, and Toa, 357. Still failing to qualify for this round, and quite a few names will be out of championship contention already. Since they're over 303 points out. Which includes, I'm sorry to report, 3 of the 4 or 5 members of Gen Zero. And 18 drivers are... No, 17 drivers are within 202 points. 17 drivers are still within 202 points. Gotta keep an eye out for them. Back to the splash screen we go. As we've already scored this round. Constructors Championship. Gen 1 only managed to gain 3 points in the Constructors Championship. 1003. But look how close they are to the next highest down. Gen 2, 993. Gen 1 lead by 10 points in the Constructors Championship. And third is still ID Gen 1 with 969 points. Nice. Ah, nice sweet milk tea. A So the next track will be a 25-lap race. 25-lap race. And then load things up. Waiting for the cars to load, and then we'll get set to go here. All right. And then, come on. The camera's a bit fudged up. It's just a camera bit, and then we'll be set to go here. And then the music. All right, we're doing it live. Here we go. Let's try it, despite the messed up keybind for the guitar button. All right, so here we are. We're at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for, of course, the Mexico City Holo Prix, round 18 of this 2023 World Championship. We got the mariachi music playing. You know, it's going to be a fiesta when you hear this music, and we're going to be racing here. I'll load up my Wikipedia page. This is, I believe, a 4.304 kilometer, 2.674 mile, 17-turn circuit. As we have a look at the track preview. First, you go all along this really long straightaway where you build up a whole mess of speed. Speed along. And you go around there, and then left, and then right again, onto another relatively long section. Meet some grandstands which are inexplicably empty. Going around and around and around and around and around. Turn left. A few more tricky turns. So far you made it through 11 turns. And then you will soon enter the baseball stadium. That's right, the last part of the track takes place here at this baseball stadium, where you'll normally expect to see a huge crowd cheering your name as you go by there and reach the start-finish line, which is just about now. Anyway, let's have a look at the starting grid for this race. Race winner at Suzuka Takane Louis. We'll start at pole, followed by Yozra Mel. Row 2, Irison LaPlus. Subaru and Bay. And then Toa, Luna, and Reine is racing. Next we have Anya, Hachima, and Nodoka. Gura, Chloe, and Ina. Claire, Nene, and Polka. Ubuki, Azuki, and Suisei. Lamy, Iofi, and Okayu. And I missed a name, apparently, again! Gotta rewrite a whole bunch of names. Tsubube, Toa, Aris, Louis Mel Aris, Laplace, Tsubube, Toa, Luna, Reine, Anya, Hachima, Nodoka, Muna, and then the rest. So Muna, Gura, and Chloe. Ina, Claire, Nene, Polka, Ubuki, Azuki, Suisei, Lamy, Iofi, Okayu, Risu, Shion. And then we have Watame, and then we have Kurone, and then we have Kaela. And then Crony, Aqua is in, and then Fauna, Neme, Nico, Marine, Ame, Callie, Kiara, and Noel. And everyone's in, and looks like the control button doesn't seem to be bugged, so we should be good to go. Alright. Let everyone know that we are about to commence round 18. Capture in place, Sim Hub also equally in place. And then we'll load in the music and then we'll get to the race. Round 18 of 20. Here we go from Mexico City. The aptly named Mexico City Holo Prix. Here come the 6 red lights and off we go here in Mexico City. High speed! Off they go! Louis, Mel, Iris, and the rest of the lots. Careful about touching grass. Oh, Polka has messed up early. The rest seem to be okay. So, one early casualty with Polka briefly touching grass, but luckily is back on the track. Start by Louis. I do not think we've had any repeat race winners in this World Championship. Might Louis be the first? We'll find out after these 25 exciting laps. Well, Crony is touching grass, but just as soon she makes it back on the track, but still loads behind where she needs to be. Good start by Reine. Aki Rosenthal is nowhere to be found. Aqua is starting way back. A major disadvantage, and whoa, we've already completed one lap already? That was fast. Louie, Mel, Iris. Your top 3 after 1. Here's the points leader. Trying to get back in action after a few challenging struggles in the last few rounds. Cars bunching up with each other. Okay, now we get to see how it is in this baseball stadium. And what a fun venue this is. Cars now entering for the second time. Let's start by Takane Louie of Holo X. Much traffic in the way for Aqua to bother early on. Subaru improves her position to 3rd. Going around these turns. And we have Marine continuing to disappoint everyone for obvious reasons. Takane Louie, a good showing at Austin. 4th place, and looking for another high top 5 finish. Would be a 3rd consecutive top 5 finish. Maybe make 2 wins in 3 races, if possible. Now we're seeing a whole mess of action here. Quite a few red and green names showing overtakes. Green you gain, red you regress. I'm such a genius. Green for gain, red for regress. Finally, I say something smart. Oh, you just love to hear it. Oh, we have a driver touching grass. And then the camera wants to bug up again. Chloe with the rude push, forcing Anya out of it. Meanwhile, Renee is still 10th, I guess. I don't know. Quite a few overtakes as we not quite complete 20% of the race. Still relatively early on here in Mexico. Subaru with fastest lap currently. 1:15.877 according to SimHub. For a moment there, I forgot where my mouse cursor was. Eesh, even Marine's challenging the Aqua. Reine certainly wants to have her points lead. Taking advantage of that while Akiros couldn't even qualify for this race and Aqua's way down there. Everyone's still on the track, including Anya. Louis with a lead of over 5 seconds as we complete, almost complete a 6th lap. We're roughly a quarter of the way through this round. Very nice start to Louis' race. Louis, Mel, Subaru, Iris, and Luna are your top 5. Of course, the action has to be in the cars below 20th. Don't know much about any overtakes, but certainly overtake attempts. I think I am seeing some pluses and minuses on SimHub. Albeit not much. Alright, she has the Taco Bell ad board. I completely forgot about that. Anyway, tomorrow is indeed the grand finale of the World Championship. The rounds at Interlagos and Yas Marina, also known as the Brazilian Holo Prix and the Abu Dhabi Holo Prix. The latter race of the two taking place at night, because we have to. Because what's the point of trying to shoot out fireworks in the daytime? Even though we're streaming, I believe, tomorrow morning. The usual DAG standard time. Because I don't think there's anything else going on around that time that would cause a conflict. So a day race at Interlagos, a night race at Yas Marina. Things seem to have stabilized a bit. Ooh, Luna has dropped a couple spots. Wants to go back to where she was previously. They're having to deal with... Oh yeah, these two. These two are inseparable. The good old Bears couple. These two definitely are. They just are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, also I did stay up late last night to watch those Getting Over It trials. It was the best of 5, but it ended up being a clean sweep in Bay's favor. There was almost nothing Mei can do. Yeah, well, she did complete a climb as consolation at the end of the stream, and luckily the trials didn't go the distance, because it'll cause me to be up another hour or 3. And I would have difficulties thinking and speaking stuff and getting stuff ready for this stream you're watching right now on like 4 hours of sleep. Yep, Aqua has regressed further, down to 36th. When they're still driving like the potential champion she is, while Louis continues to, I guess, lead. This is a relatively big circuit with a long straightaway at the start-finish, but laps seem to go by relatively fast here. Eventually, Louis will reach a point where she meets lapped traffic, but there's just only the one car in the way. That's Noel's car. I don't really know. How did Sugar Noel suddenly go down to 40th? And Marine, of all drivers, in the points, but not Aqua? Everything's a mess, everything's a mess. We're now one lap away from the halfway point. Subaru hoping to catch up to Louis, if possible. Still a bit of a gap between the owl and the ducky. Man, it's always the birds. Birds doing so well. Excuse me. And Louis already having won at Suzuka and currently leading close to the halfway point at Mexico City. It's Subaru second. Mei won a race. Reine still, of course. You know what's going on here. Reine being Reine. And Kiara hasn't won the race, hasn't even done a podium this series, but did get fourth a couple times in this championship. Lead certainly being cut a bit for Louis as she tries to perhaps get past Noelle, but couldn't quite do so. And Subaru's trying her darndest to catch up to Louis, of course. Oh, there we go. That's more like it for Louis. Now Louis completes the overtake, and yet there's a whole mess of cars that you just gotta watch out for, and not just the one Shogun and Noelle car. Subaru still with the fastest lap, so not quite Grand Chelem territory for Louis. On to lap 15. More cars trying to look for trouble. Louis trying to restore her lead to a healthy margin. Trying to get past Noelle. Find the inside, but can't seem to stick. Oh, found another inside, luckily. There we go. Now Subaru goes clear of Noelle and can consider trying to chase after Takane Louis. Into the baseball stadium and out again. Ten to go. Louis, Subaru, Mel, Muna, and Bay are top 5. And Aqua now down to an awful 39th. More, she is red with fury with this rude regression she's been dealing with. If she wants to catch up with Reine in the Oval Championship standings, then this ain't it, Chief. No good, no good at all. That ain't it, bam. Considering how okay Reine's doing, lost a couple spots, but still driving like okay, I guess. Yeesh, Subaru. Maybe starting to get a bit closer now to Louis. It's like Aqua may have consigned herself to being a lapped car very soon. Unless Louis gets stuck where she is. 8 to go. Reine is still perfectly content to remain where she is, as long as Aqua's not doing well. Muna trying to catch up to Mel for provisional podium spots. Careful there. What will Muna do? Trying to find the inside. No opportunity there for an overtake. No! Muna makes the move and goes up to P3. At the expense of Yozo ML. It's still been the Takane Louis show. Louis looking to be the first repeat winner of this year's World Championship. 17 different race winners in 17 rounds. Louis going clear of Crony. Well, he's trying to stay clear of her. Okay. Louis would still a decent lead, 3.7 second. Subaru still inexplicably has fastest lap. No change to the time as far as I'm concerned. Wow, Azuki seems to have dropped quite a lot of spots. Was she like mid-pack a few laps ago, and now she's 35th. Gen Zero continuing to be zero hopers. And I hate, man, yeah, that was a terrible term I had to use. Now here comes Louis, flying like a really fast hawk. But being sandwiched between two cars, careful about that. And 5 to go here in Mexico City. So we've already had history being made today as Gen 5 finally ended their win drought thanks to Yukihana Lamy at the United States Holo Prix, and Louis is just a few laps away from getting a second win this year. He's got to hold off Subaru and a few more cars in the way. A short but still tricky circuit. No wonder it says 25 laps. Into the baseball stadium again and out. Louis' lead, still 2.1 seconds. You know, Reine has dropped another couple spots. But that doesn't seem to concern her that much, still, with how poorly Aqua's faring. Muna now with the fastest lap, 1:14.643. Muna currently holding on to P3. Part of a team that's in the top 3 in the Constructors Championship. 3 to go for Louis. As Reine again regresses another spot. Not that she's complaining much. Challenging circuit where overtakes are plenty here. Hard to vie for fastest lap when there's a whole mess of cars in the way. That's why, despite being in the lead all throughout this race so far, in nearly 23 laps, she hasn't held on to the fastest lap point for more than the first couple laps of this round. But at this point, who cares much about the fastest lap when points are already at a premium this extremely late into the World Championship? I mean, there's only 2 rounds left tomorrow after this. Already a small handful of drivers are out of championship contention in the Drivers' Championship. Subaru's still a wee bit too far away to bother Louis. Still been the Takane Louis show. And she is about to approach the baseball stadium again for the second to last time in this round. Last lap here in Mexico City, led all throughout by Takane Louis. But she messes up! She messes up! She messes up! Really late into the race! Subaru overtaking Louis. Oh man, you gotta see that again. Made contact with Sarah's Fauna. And Subaru jumps into the lead. I don't know why it says finished. The race certainly isn't finished yet. It's almost the end of the race. Subaru, Muna, and Mel. Oh man. a last lap choke for Louis, and Subaru saying, "Thank you very much, ma'am. I'll be glad to take that race win." And on to the finish. Subaru wins the Mexico City Holo Prix. Oh man, Louis unlucky at the end. From 101 points to basically not. Everything happened in an instant. Goodness gracious, gee willikers. Also a Subaru getting the victory. So instead of a first repeat race winner, we now have 18 different race winners in 18 races. Louis has dropped herself out of points with a collision with Sarasvana. Most unfortunate for the HoloX member. But Subaru, part of the Constructors Championship leading Akakin Konsetsu team, will certainly take that win. And I need to lock in the points because... holy shit, that was a weird finish. Oh, man. Ill-advised contact with Sarasvana. Muna will have fastest lap. And Louis, instead of 101 points, will just get 1 point. So, Subaru, Muna, Mel, your top, 3. That was an absurd finish. And more than ready to finish 15th. Lap. Remember at Hobbsbury where Subaru was vying for the lead, and then in the last lap or second to last lap she crashed out, scored 0 points, ended up losing her race win to Ina. This time Subaru is on the right end of a last lap crash suffered by Louis, and she gets her race win here. So well done to the ducky. Man, it really speaks things when Marine scores points, but annoyingly Aqua doesn't. That's all 40 names in place. And certainly Reine's points lead will improve as we wrap up for today. So Muna will get a bonus point. That is her third podium of this World Championship, which includes 1 win and now 2 second place finishes. And 1 point for Louis instead of 101 points. And so 15 drivers are still in championship contention. Because they're all within 202 points of each other. Actually 191 if you count the 15th place driver in the Drivers' Championship. So Reine and Muna now second overall. 2 ID members in the top 2. Muna improving to second. Acuros failed to score today. Aqua only scored 8 points at Austin today. Muna jumping up to second in the overall championship. Reine 495, Muna 458, 37 behind Reine. Aqua regresses to third, 444 points. Acuros remains at 422 points, drops down a spot to fourth. Iofi now fifth, 368. That's your top 5. And then we have Mel in 6th, 362, Toa 357, Okayu and Subaru both in 339, but Subaru will have 8th and Okayu 9th, as of course Subaru has a race win, and Okayu only has 2 third places. Chloe 10th, 316. Nikiri Ayame, 310. Watame and Lamy are each at 309 and 1 race win, but Watame has a couple more podium finishes, so she has a tiebreaker for 12th. Lamy 13th. Bay is 14th with 305 points, and Laplace is at 304 points, 191 behind Reine. And the next couple drivers down each have 290 out of contention for the championship, both 205 away from Reine. And the Constructors Championship. Wow, what a development. Gen 2 now lead the Constructors Championship by 30 points over Gen 1. 1,093 for Gen 2, Akukin Kinsetsu, and Red Heart Racing Gen 1, 1,063. ID Gen 1, never mind. ID Gen 1 is second, 1,085, and Gen 1 is third with 1,063. So, well, that's very close. That's very close, I should say. So it's JP Gen 2, ID Gen 1, and JP Gen 1, your top 3 in the Constructors Championship, as we see how it is for tomorrow. So where's the splash screen? Or I guess this one, as we can close this up now. So tomorrow is the championship finale. Reine with a nice points lead, with the advantage here with 2 races to go, Sao Paulo and Abu Dhabi, your venues for the finale of the 2023 Formula Holo World Championship. And also, don't forget Indy Lights starting set to start on the 21st, and I'm just noticing that Yoki's image in this splash screen is already outdated because, of course, she's got a new model, and what is there for me to do? I'm getting tired of this. Anyway, tomorrow, championship finale. Let's play this theme to wrap up for now, because it's a really nice mariachi theme. So, tomorrow, the grand finale, Interlagos and Yas Marina. Final 2 rounds in the 2023 Formula Holo World Championship. Will Reine close things out, or will Muna or Aqua or someone else steal the thunder and win the World Championship title? Final tomorrow at DAG Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern, or whenever I'm able to stream. Alright, thanks so much for watching for today. Take care, everyone. Let's see who will win the Drivers and Constructors Championships tomorrow. The grand finale of the Formula Holo World Championship tomorrow. I just can't wait. Alright, that's enough for me for now. I'm going to go do chores and other stuff, so take care, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow for the Formula Holo World Championship finale. On to DAG!